Well, let me see. Week 14. This is going to get us out of March and into April, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see where we're at. Yep, that's what's going to happen here. That's what's going to happen here. We're going to be into April, which means time to start thinking about planting a garden and hoping that my newly found friend of a pup dog doesn't chew up everything in it. It's one of the problems of having a puppy. They like to chew on everything. It is quite frustrating at times. Look, I hope you're doing well. I want you to just take a moment and think. Jesus kind of simplified everything when he spoke in Matthew chapter 6 and verse 19 and on about where your treasures are. And you know, it doesn't matter how we choose to live out our life. A person that chooses, and please don't, misunderstand me, this doesn't lack compassion. But if a person chooses to live their life in the most, how can I say it, the harshest conditions. Sometimes we'll run into people here, as I did the other day, a gentleman sitting on my steps who is just absolutely in the worst state that I think a human being could be in, apart from being on death's door. And yet, this has been a series of repetitive choices that brought that person to that place. And all of that comes down to a belief system. When Jesus said, where your treasures are, that's where your heart's going to be. Just think about how often we take and put so much emphasis on temporal things. Paul spoke of those things that are just passing away as compared to the eternal in 2 Corinthians 4 and verse 15 and on. And Jesus said, look, don't put your faith in those things that, moth and rust and, things can be corrupted, but place it in heaven. What value is there to us if we take what we have in terms of our faith and with regard to everything about our life, and we see everything that we have, we look through it and to the person of Christ. We look through them as almost as if you're looking up to the mountain, and everything between you and the top of that mountain, you're looking through that. And what you see, first and foremost, what's afar off, the thing that you're shooting for, the object of your attention, is Christ himself in Hebrews 12:1. And when we do that, our goal, our desire, what we seek, we become less involved in the transient. We become strangers and pilgrims, as it says in Hebrews 11:13, seeking a city that's not of this earth. And those things that we have become more of a blessing than actually a weight, things that weigh on us. I don't know. I'm sure you've had it. You have children, grandchildren, other loved ones, and their life is such a weight because they've made so many decisions based on placing their faith on transient issues, things that just simply will never give them any eternal value. But that's where their hope lies. When the Word of God speaks in Mark chapter 8 and verse 36 and on, when Jesus said, what can a man give in exchange for his soul if he gained the whole world? What are you going to do to pay off the debt that our soul has incurred through sin? Nothing that we gain in this earth is going to equal what Christ has achieved for us. And everything that we gain in right relationship to him is a blessing. It's not a weight. It's a blessing. It's not a burden. It's a blessing. Even our problems, in many ways, become a blessing, an opportunity of faith and encouragement and an opportunity to express Christ, to have the victory that we share in Christ to be expressed to the world around us. The fact that we're overcomers, as it says in Romans 8 and verse 37 and on. Yeah. I don't know about you, but look, I don't ever want the people that I know and love to think that the transient things of this world are the most important things in my life, but that these elements of my life, I consider them to be gifts and blessings. And my identity doesn't rely on how they perform or don't perform, or what I've gained or haven't gained materially, but truthfully it rests in Christ. I want to hopefully teach those people that I know and love that the most important decision that we'll ever make is to put our treasures in heaven, where they can't be corrupted, where no one can steal it from us, where it's literally, in 1 Peter 1:4, guarded by God's integrity itself. We have our treasures in heaven. Till next time, friends, God bless you.